this country's relative place in the world order because they don't know anything about reality as it stands right now. So here's Nancy Pelosi, who imagines that she's so powerful that she can somehow bring about an indefinite peace in the Taiwan Strait just by saying so. Watch.
Today, our delegation, of which I'm very proud, came to Taiwan to make unequivocally clear we will not abandon our commitment to Taiwan, and we are proud of our enduring friendship.
It doesn't mean anything. It's the barking of dogs. It's less relevant than dogs barking. And trust us, the Chinese know that. But from Nancy Pelosi's perspective, I said it, therefore it's going to happen. Problem solved. That's the world they believe we still live in. They imagine the United States is still so rich and powerful that we can afford any sort of pointless frivolity. We can tamper with the formula and suffer no ill effects. We can hire trans admirals and intersectional CIA officers, and everything's going to be fine. That's how powerful we are. We can force Delta Airlines and United to apply affirmative action standards to airline pilots, and somehow our planes will never crash. Because nothing bad ever happens in the world. These people have completely lost touch with reality. How out of touch are they? Well, the Democratic Party's main radical right now is Sandy Cortez of Westchester. How radical is Sandy Cortez? Well, she spends her days defending the intel agencies and neocon foreign policy and the big banks. So if your revolutionaries are reading scripts written by the World Economic Forum, maybe they're not actually very revolutionary. Maybe they're defending the status quo. And that's exactly what they're doing. And they're doing it because they have no other plan. The sad truth is the people who run the Democratic Party have just given up. They've given up on the country and given up on the people who live here. They've got no solutions for you. They're not even pretending that they do. Climate, trans. They don't imagine a future. That's what they're telling you. Smoke more weed. Take more pills. Might as well cut off your junk and pretend to be a girl. Sterilize your kids. Abort your babies. There's no future worth having. That's not a caricature. They're saying that out loud. They're done. Now, the Republican Party, by contrast, is suddenly showing signs of life, of thinking and responding to reality. They're faint signs. Trust me, the people who run it have no interest in changing the Republican Party. They've gotten rich from it. They're pretty happy with their sinecures. Liz Cheney and Mitch McConnell are enraged by the changes. They're content with 2003. They'd like to invade Iraq again, actually. Mitch McConnell's got pretty rich from China, doesn't want that to change. But they're not actually in control of the party. The Republican Party is changing, and we know that for certain because last night's election results in a couple of primaries show not just new faces, but new ideas. Blake Masters won the Republican primary for Senate in the state of Arizona. Candidates like Peter Meyer, for example, of Michigan, the guy who voted to allow men to play in women's sports because he's sensitive, lost. In the Republican primary for Arizona's gubernatorial race, Carrie Lake has just taken the lead. She's not like your parents' Republican Party. And in the state of Michigan, Tudor Dixon is now the Republican nominee. She will take on Gretchen Whitmer in the fall. We are interested in meeting her, so she joins us tonight. Tudor Dixon, thanks so much.